गुड मॉर्निंग स्टूडेंट्स। आज हम एयर पोल्यूशन का बेसिक ऑफ मेट्रोलॉजी प्रोसेस ये टॉपिक पढ़ेंगे। इसमें हम देखेंगे व्हाट आर द मेट्रोलॉजी बिहाइंड द एयर पोल्यूशन। मेट्रोलॉजी इज बेसिकली डिफाइंड द mechanism behind the movement of the air, how the air is moved in an atmosphere। तो इस मैकेनिज्म को पढ़ेंगे हम। इसमें सबसे पहले हम देखेंगे व्हाट आर द ऑब्जेक्टिव ऑफ दिस। इसमें हम देखेंगे व्हाट इज द एटमॉस्फेरिक थर्मोडायनेमिक्स, व्हाट आर द वेरिएबल्स ऑफ द एटमॉस्फेयर thermodynamics, what is lapse rate, explain the potential temperature, what is the atmospheric stability and the various methods that define the atmospheric stability. After that, we discuss what is the boundary layer development, what are the effects of meteorology on a palm dispersion, what is the wind velocity profile, what is the wind rose diagram, and what are the uses of it. And then we discuss determination of mixing heights. So these are the points we are discussed in the meteorology. Now we go for the next slide. In this एयर पोल्यूशन मेट्रोलॉजी, इसमें हम देखेंगे एटमॉस्फेरिक थर्मोडायनेमिक्स, एटमॉस्फेरिक स्टेबिलिटी, बाउंड्री लेयर डेवलपमेंट, and then we discuss effect of meteorology on palm dispersion. Now first we define what is atmosphere. We discuss the atmosphere, तो एटमॉस्फेयर को हम डिफाइन कर सकते हैं दैट इज द पोल्यूशन क्लाउड is interpreted by the chemical composition and the physical characteristics of the atmosphere. The concentration of the gas in the atmosphere varies from the trace level to a very high level. Nitrogen oxygens are the main constituent, and the more constituent as water vapor vary in a space and the time. There are the four major layer of the atmosphere को हमने डिस्कस किया था अपने प्रीवियस लेक्चर में, लाइक ट्रोपोस्फीयर, स्ट्रेटोस्फीयर, मेसोस्फीयर एंड थर्मोस्फीयर। तो जनरली जो पोल्यूशन क्लाउड होता है वो आपका एटमॉस्फेयर में ही रहता है, और उसमें जो कंसंट्रेशन है गैसेस की वो वेरी करती है अकॉर्डिंग टू द डिफरेंट हाइट एंड डिफरेंट लेवल। जो मेन गैसेस के कंस्टिट्यूएंट होते हैं वो नाइट्रोजन और ऑक्सीजन होते हैं, और सम अदर लाइक वाटर वेपर और कुछ अदर कंपाउंड भी पाए जाते हैं। तो दीज आर द फोर मेजर लेयर ऑफ द एटमॉस्फेयर: ट्रोपोस्फेयर, स्ट्रेटोस्फेयर, मेसोस्फेयर एंड थर्मोस्फेयर। नाउ a parcel of air is defined using state variable. Three important state variables are density, pressure and the temperature. The unit of the density is gram per centimeter cube, and the pressure that is defined is force upon area and meter per meter square, and the temperature either defined Fahrenheit, Rankine, Celsius और Kelvin, इन किसी में भी डिफाइन कर सकते हैं। नाउ अगर हम ह्यूमिडिटी की बात करें तो व्हाट इज द ह्यूमिडिटी? तो ह्यूमिडिटी इज द फोर्थ important variable that gives the atmosphere amount of the water vapor present in a sample of the moist air. Now this is the equation of the states. The relationship between the three state variables may be written as, that is pressure, density and temperature. it is a function that is equal to 0 and for the perfect gas ये आपने फार्मूला पढ़ा होगा P is equal to rho RT. Rho is the density, R is the specific gas constant. For dry air it is 0.287 joule per gram per degree Kelvin, and for water it is 0.461 joules per gram per Kelvin, and for wet air is not a constant depending upon the mixing ratio. Now, we go for the certain example for the basic formula of a gas, like calculate the density of the gas with molecular weight is of 29 at 1 atmosphere and 80 Fahrenheit. The gas constant is this one. So density of the gas कैसे होगी? First of all, you convert the absolute temperature in this, then density molecular weight upon RT. तो डेंसिटी 1 एटमॉस्फेरिक में ये हमने पॉन्ड में कन्वर्ट किया है. देन आफ्टर दैट वी गेट द डेंसिटी ऑफ द एयर. Similarly, another example, determine the pressure of the both absolute and the gas exerted at the bottom of the column of the liquid 1 meter height and the density of 1000. तो इसमें सबसे पहले हमने गेज प्रेशर निकालना होगा, डेट इज डेंसिटी ऑफ द लिक्विड इनटू एक्सेलरेशन ड्यू टू द ग्रेविटी and the height of the liquid column. Then we find the P absolute, that is P gauge pressure plus P atmospheric. Then the P absolute becomes this one, 111.11 kilopascal. Now, what is the law of thermodynamics? ये हम बेसिकली इसलिए पढ़ रहे हैं कि एयर की जो हीटिंग है उसमें थर्मोडायनेमिक्स का कॉन्सेप्ट आपको पता होना चाहिए. The first law of thermodynamics, this law is based on the law of conservation of the total energy. Heat added per unit mass is equal to change in the internal energy per unit mass. So that is D delta H is equal to delta U plus delta W. Second law of thermodynamics, this law states that no cyclic process exists having the transference of the heat from the colder to the hotter body as it is a sole effect. यानी कोई ऐसी साइक्लिक बॉडी नहीं हो सकती है जो कोल्ड से हीट को हॉट में ट्रांसफर करे विदाउट टेकिंग एनी वर्क. नाउ स्पेसिफिक हीट that define the amount of heat needed to change the temperature of unit mass by 1 Kelvin, and the specific heat at a constant volume की अगर हम बात करते हैं that is CB. CB is nothing but that is delta Q upon delta T, and CP that is specific heat at constant pressure, that is delta Q upon delta T. For perfect gas आपने पढ़ा होगा CP माइनस CB इज इक्वल टू R. तो ये रिलेशन आपको जस्ट रिवीजन के लिए है. नाउ द प्रोसेस इन द एटमॉस्फेयर, इस एटमॉस्फेयर में कौन कौन से प्रोसेस होते हैं. एंड एयर पार्सल, अगर एयर पार्सल की बात करें, दैट फ्लो several different paths, or when it is moved from one point to another point in the atmosphere, there are isobaric change, isotropic change, isothermal change, isentropic change, and adiabatic process. So these are the processes done in the atmosphere. Isobaric change means constant pressures. Isotropic, isochoric means constant volume. Isothermal means constant temperature. Isentropic means constant entropy. Adiabatic means delta Q is equal to 0. So, according to the adiabatic law, P की power gamma is equal to constant and E is equal to delta Q by T. Now, vertical variation of the parameter. So, the pressure variation in a molecules, pressure variation अगर हम देखें, that is the motionless or atmosphere. that is delta P over delta Z is equal to minus rho G. So pressure variation in atmosphere becomes this one, and the relationship between the pressure and the elevation using gas law is this one. 1 by P is equal to delta B by delta Z is equal to 1 minus G by RT. Now इंटीग्रेशन द एबव इक्वेशन को इंटीग्रेट कर दें तो ln P by P नॉट आ जाएगा G by RD कॉमन 0 to Z T minus 1 dZ. Using the initial condition Z is equal to 0, P is equal to P naught. So for isothermal atmosphere, P upon P naught is equal to exponential this one. Now lapse rate की अगर हम बात करें, lapse rate is the rate of change of temperature with the height. तो lapse rate का मतलब है change of temperature with the height. मतलब एयर का टेम्परेचर चेंज हो रहा है हाइट के रेस्पेक्ट में, दैट इज कॉल्ड lapse rate. And the lap race is tau is defined as delta T over delta Z, and this is a varies through the atmosphere. ये atmosphere पे vary करता है. Now the potential temperature, the concept of potential temperature is useful in comparing the two air parcels at the same temperature on a different pressure. So theta T naught is equal to T 1000 upon P to power R by Cp. Now concept of the potential temperature. So in order to compare the two parcels at the same temperature and different pressure, the concept of potential temperature is useful. The relationship between the temperature and pressure can be derived by using first law of thermodynamics. तो ये आपको डेरिवेशन नहीं पढ़ना है, बस हम यहाँ पे कुछ रिलेशन बताना चाह रहे हैं कि हाउ द टेम्परेचर of the air is depend on the gas constant and the property. Now atmospheric stability की अगर हम बात करते हैं, the stability of the atmosphere to enhance or to resist the atmospheric motion influences the vertical movement of the air. If the air parcel tend to sink back to their initial level after lifting the extended on the stop, the atmosphere is called stable. क्या होता है कि जब आपका जो अर्थ हीटअप होता है तो हीट होने के कारण जो अर्थ के कांटेक्ट में एयर है वो धीरे धीरे राइज करती है और एक सर्टेन हाइट पे जाने के बाद वो रुक जाती हैं जैसे टेम्परेचर डाउन होता है. देन दे स्टार्ट कंडेंसेशन. इफ द एयर पार्सल टेंड टू राइज वर्टिकली ऑन देयर ओन इवन व्हेन द लिफ्टिंग एक्सर्ट ऑन देम स्टॉप, द एटमॉस्फेयर इज कॉल्ड अनस्टेबल. अगर हम कहें कि अगर एयर पार्सल अपने आप ऊपर मूव हो रहा है, when the air parcel tend to rise vertically on its their own, even when the lifting exert on them is stops. जो लिफ्टिंग फोर्स लग रहा है वो बंद होने के बाद भी अपने आप ऊपर जा रहा है, तो हम कहेंगे दैट मीन्स द एटमॉस्फेयर जो है वो अनस्टेबल है. If the air parcel tend to remain when there are after lifting the stops, if the air parcel tend to remain when they are after lifting और आफ्टर लिफ्टिंग के बाद पार्सल वहीं पे है, तो दैट मीन्स द एटमॉस्फेयर इज नेचुरल. द स्टेबिलिटी डिपेंड अपॉन द रेशियो ऑफ suppressions to the generation of the turbulence. The stability at any given time will be depend on upon the static stability relative to change in a temperature with height and the thermal turbulence and mechanical turbulence. Atmospheric stability can be determined by using adiabatic lapse rate. That is, if the lapse rate is greater than adiabatic lapse rate, then it is said to be atmosphere is unstable. When lapse rate is equal to adiabatic lapse rate, that is natural. When lapse rate is less than adiabatic, that is stable. That is lapse rate is the environmental lapse rate, and this is the adiabatic lapse rate. Atmospheric stability and the classification. Schemes to define the atmospheric stability, that is called PG method, PG versus NWS method, star method, BNL schemes, sigma phi method, sigma omega method, modified sigma method, NRC temperature difference method, wind speed ratio, radiation index, and Armand method. These are the certain scheme define the atmospheric stability. Now, Pascal Gifford stability categories क्या हैं? The first column we discuss the surface wind speed, that is meter per second, and this is the daytime insolation, and this is the nighttime cover. If the surface of the wind is less than 2 meter, then strong and moderate A or AB, and slide B. If it is 2 to 3, then it is A and B and C. A means extreme unstable, B means moderate, C means slightly unstable, D means natural, E means slightly stable, and F is moderate stable. So this is the गिफ्ट स्टेबल कैटेगरी, जिससे हमें पता चलेगा कि आपका एटमॉस्फेयर स्टेबल है कि नहीं है. सिग्मा थीटा स्टेबिलिटी क्लासिफिकेशंस, that is extreme unstable, moderate unstable, slight unstable. If the sigma theta, that is st, is greater than equal to 22.5, then it is in category A, that is extreme unstable. और अगर इसकी वैल्यू 22.5 से 17.5 के बीच में है, then it is moderate unstable. 17.5 से 12.5 is slightly unstable. So these are the category, that is the sigma theta stability. Another is the temperature difference, that is delta T. If the extremely unstable, this Pascal stability category is A, and the temperature difference would be rise the 100 meter upward, then -1.9 डिग्री का चेंज होगा. मॉडरेट अनस्टेबल में पॉइंट -1.9 टू 1.7 है. स्लाइटली अनस्टेबल में -1.7 टू 1.5 है. एक्सट्रीमली स्टेबल में भी टेम्परेचर डिफरेंस greater than 4 degree, that is extreme. What is turbulence? Turbulence basically defines the fluctuation of the wind flow which have frequency of more than 2 cycle per hour. So there are, अगर turbulence की अगर definition देखें, the fluctuation in the wind flow which have a frequency more than 2 cycle per hour, that is called turbulence. The type of the turbulence is mechanical turbulence, convective turbulence, linear turbulence, and weak turbulence. Local, this is a chart, a standard chart, that is local climatology data. और इसके according, these are the according to the date, temperature, and weather conditions. Weather condition at Toledo, weather station, home professionals and lights. This is a weather balloon. Use of tower for velocity and temperature turbulence. Local climatology data, that is annual snowfall हम देख सकते हैं, temperature and precipitations हम चेक कर सकते हैं. This is a national weather map of US forecast. This is a national air quality of ozone. This is a temperature distribution. This is a national weather map. Boundary layer development. This is a lapse rate. This is the surface of the heat flux. देखिए x-axis पे surface of the heat flux है, and this is the height, and this is called a region of the mechanical turbulence. यहाँ सबसे ज़्यादा होता है. Then in between this is the region of thermal turbulence, that is called free and convective layer. उसके बाद यहाँ पे एक certain height के बाद ये आपका height कहलाती है, that is called mixing layer. यहाँ पे lapse rate गामा है, then interfacial stable layer start होती है. This is called inversion height, mixing layer. The boundary layer development, the thermal boundary layer development depends upon the two factors: conventionally produced turbulence and mechanically produced turbulence. The development of thermal boundary layer can be predicted by two distinct approaches: theoretical and experimental studies. Boundary layer development, basically theoretical approach, may be classified in three groups: empirical formula, analytical solution, numerical models, one layer models, and high order closure models. TBL using analytical solutions. So these are the standard charts, and this is basically effect of metrology on palm dispersion. This is time of a day, and this is the height, and this is the development of the thermal boundary, and this is downwind distance. तो एक सर्टेन हाइट के ऊपर अगर हम स्टैक की हाइट रखते हैं तो जो स्मोक की जो मिक्सिंग होगी वो थ्रू आउट दूर तक रहेगी, और अगर डाउन विंड डिस्टेंस अगर हम रखते हैं, इन्वर्जन लेयर से कम रखते हैं, तो जो मिक्सिंग है स्टैक में जो एयर पोल्यूटेंट की है वो प्रॉपर नहीं हो जाएगी, और कम रख देंगे तो ये पोल्यूशन उसी एरिया में करेगा ज़्यादा. Now, effect of metrology on palm dispersion. The dispersion of emission into the atmosphere depend upon the various metrology factors. Height of the thermal boundary layer is one of the important factors responsible for the height of the ground level concentration. At 9 am, the pollutants are polluted in the ground by the convective eddies, and the spread of the palm is restricted in the vertical due to the thermal boundary of the height at this time. Now, a power and the law profile is used to describe the variation of the wind speed with height of the surface of the boundary layer, that is U is equal to Un Z by Z1 power P, where Un is the velocity at Z1 and U is the velocity at Z, and the value of a P are called the following table, that is very stable, for rural that is 0.7, for natural 0.15. तो इस टेबल का यूज करेंगे इसमें टू फाइंड आउट द वैल्यू ऑफ यू. नाउ इसके बाद हम नेक्स्ट लेक्चर में आएंगे. आज के लेक्चर को हम यहीं समाप्त करते हैं विंड वेलोसिटी पे ही, और इसके नोट्स को मैं आपको शेयर कर दूंगा. तो आज के लेक्चर में हमने जस्ट विंड मेट्रोलॉजी और मेट्रोलॉजी के बारे में पढ़ा कि कैसे एयर की मिक्सिंग को हम कंट्रोल कर सकते हैं बाय नोइंग द सम थर्मोडायनेमिक्स एंड सम बेसिक रूल, कि हमें स्टैक और चिमनी की हाइट कितनी रखें जिससे एयर की प्रॉपर मिक्सिंग हो और आपका पोल्यूशन कम से कम हो सके. ओके, गुड बाय फॉर टुडेज लेक्चर.